Okay, so let's go back to the original story, Little Ami. Beautiful story. You're dealing with a lot of things, a baby, a child growing up, and also post-war trauma.
Yeah.
So what was the process of kind of distilling the story and kind of, putting that all together?
Well, we had the novel to work with, the original novel. So the difficulty was to adapt it, and so that it was also for children as well as adults. And so, like you said, talking about difficult subjects like war trauma, but through the eyes of a little child, that was what made it like emotionally powerful without being too dramatic, because when you're a child you take everything in stride very powerfully, but also you don't understand everything, so it kind of makes some sort of filter as well.
C'est quoi la question?
C'est l'adaptation et le contraste enfant-child et trauma de guerre.
Yeah, it was a big one to tackle with, and to do that we aim to have a very sensitive staging on the movie, so that we not only understand what's happening but also live it through Amélie's eyes, and so that it's appealing for the children, and we really feels what Amélie could feel, because she doesn't understand what's happening most of the time, but she really feels it, and she needs the keys to evolve in life. And I think this sensitive staging was really important to us, to be comprehensive for all the audiences at the same time.
Animation, how did you land on your animation style?
Well, we went for a pretty minimalist style. Like, we didn't want it to be too flashy, because the colors are already very powerful, the staging and the characters and everything, and the music as well. And we didn't want it to take too much space, because we felt like it's all like an equilibrium that was very important, and also because it has a lot of emotionally very charged scenes. We wanted it to stay subtle, so that we could take it all in without being force-fed the dramas or the emotion. So.
Now, from the editing standpoint, what was the most challenging sequence for you?
Dis-moi.
La séquence la plus challenge pour toi.
Peut-être compliqué. Ouais, je dirais ça. La séquence qui a nécessité le plus de réflexion et de refonte.
The sequence that was the most challenging was the one where Kashima-san and Nishio-san are arguing, and because it needs a rhythm that is really, le rythme has to be perfect for it to be comprehensible, and it needed many versions for it to be perfect. So